Yeah, that was Bruce Hornsby, the range, the long race, and that's the first of them. 30 laps of the Makes-Making History Collie Speedway for the Legend cars. Only 12 to go round. We had 14 tonight. 2 have crashed out, Ben Boyd and Ricky Lee Power. So the car's now getting fired up. This is going to be a race and a half because we've got 2 cars out in front, I believe, are going to be mixing it all the way through. And then we've got Mills Wilhone and Marnie Dixon, who I dare say are going to give it a very good push. Then you come back to the next row where you've got Travis Gould and Greg Joss. Anything can happen. That's row 3. Row 4, we've got Russell Seary. And alongside Russell Seary will be number 16, Stephen Barrow. Then we have Brendan Radford in car number 70 and Kim Williams in car 32. As I said down there, a legend in himself. Todd Brennan in 78 and Joshua Blake in 34. They're your starters tonight in the Legend cars, WA state title. And they're going to go 4 wide as they cruise the track. Gee whiz, last week we had 24 cars out there, 24 street stock going 4 wide. Tonight we've got 12 Legend cars going 4 wide. A little bit of difference, isn't it? A different sort of cars. If you missed the Coal Miner 51, all of the events are now on Real Speedway Television YouTube channel. You'll find the whole lot up there. If you went to Manjimup on the Saturday night, the feature race is up, but not the heat races yet. It does take time. We got 1 car lagging back a little bit, supposed to be 4 wide. We've got 3 and 1. So let's hear it for the Legend cars. We'll send them on their journey for the state title. Maybe we should start them 4 wide. Good suggestion. Todd Brennan just doesn't like to line up with the rest of them. Okay. Let's hear it for them as they go around. Give your horn a toot. I'm interested to see how long this race goes for. If they get to complete it without a stoppage, I would predict around about 12 minutes. When you consider the production sedan's 40-lapper record is about 15. Maybe they can even do it in less. They might do it in about 10 minutes if they go non-stop. These guys do travel quite quickly. Will it be Travis Gould winning back-to-back championships? He's got some work to do. Will it be Nathan Brennan? He could have won it. I think he had a mechanical failure last year when he could have won it. Will it be Paul Joss in 96? And Joss Racing Team have got 3 Legend cars. 14 started tonight. We could have had 16. There's 16 in the southwest. 2 opted not to take part. Off and racing down the front straight. Wow, we're already already got some problems here. It's going to be a restart. Two cars have locked together here on the front straight, Greg Joss and Stephen Barrow. They just need to be pulled apart. Easily done. So Greg Joss is out of trouble. I think Stephen Barrow will be all right. I don't know what's happened here on the front straight at that start, but there will be a restart. It's not Greg Joss, it's Kim Williams, 32, and Stephen Barrow. Greggy Joss is okay. Gee, Joshua Blake's car's got a lot of tape on it. So we'll get a complete restart. On the restart, we had Paul Joss miss the start. Oh, they've gone very early. But this time Paul Joss hasn't missed the start. In fact, he's hit the lead at the start. Paul Joss around the outside of Nathan Brennan is the race leader straight away. Marnie Dixon and the yellows have come on, and I understand why, because they actually put the foot down halfway through turn number 4. We don't have a chalk line on the front straight, but they've got to wait until the steward calls green. If he calls green halfway through the corner, then there's no problem, but he didn't call green. Let's just wait and see what happens. Complete restart again. This is attempt number 3. Now he's got green, and they're off and racing. Gee whiz. Travis Gould made a big jump through on the inside. As soon as green went, he put the foot down and he wanted to go. Nathan Brennan this time is the race leader down the back straight, and behind him comes Paul Joss, then Travis Gould, Marnie Dixon, and behind them is Mills Wilhone, and then it's Greg Joss is the next car through. Paul Joss went very high that time, and Travis Gould shoots up underneath him, and Joss comes down off the fence and he rockets down the back straight. He's in second place at the moment. Nathan Brennan's our race leader. Oh, we've got one car's gone around, and yep, the yellows will come on. This time I feel certain it is Greggy Joss that went around. We'll see if we can zoom in to confirm the number. Absolutely. So Greg Joss has gone around up there on turns 3, 4 and has brought the yellows on again. This is a state title, and yellow lights are mandatory on state titles. No doubt about that. I think we've only got the 1 lap completed at the moment. So Paul Joss, he got the lead in the second attempted start, but then Nathan Brennan got the better of him in the next. So it looks like Greg Joss's car is okay, but is he going to come back on the racetrack, or has he called it a day? No, it's not Greg Joss. It is another. It is Russell Seary. Teammates. Greggy Joss is back on the track. So Russell Seary it is that's up on the infield there, and they're just having a quick look at it, but he's getting out of the car, I'd say. His race is done. Yellows are flashing. The yellows are out, so we're expecting a green at this time. Off and racing again. Nathan Brennan leads the charge down the front straight. Nathan Brennan, Paul Joss, back then to Travis Gould, Marnie Dixon, Mills Wilhone. As we head on down the back straight away, it'll be car number 18, Stephen Barrow. 16, Stephen Barrow. 17, Brendan Radford. Greg Joss is a long way back, a very long way back. As they come out of turn 4 and down the front straight, it is Nathan Brennan opening up a commanding lead. Paul Joss giving chase. He's got a lot of work to do. It's well within his reach. And then we've got 3 making a very close fight of it for 3rd place at the moment. Travis Gould, Marnie Dixon and Mills Wilhone. Back then we've got another 3. This time it's Stephen Barrow, Brendan Radford, and the other car there is Kim Williams. But the challenge is on for the race lead. We've got 3 separate challenges happening. The race leaders. Paul Joss is getting closer to Nathan Brennan. He is going to chase it. He's going to have a big challenge here very, very soon. Paul Joss closing in on Nathan Brennan as they head in down the back straight. And guess what? We're going to get a yellow. Yellow light number 4 coming our way because we've got 1 car, and it looks like Marnie Dixon has gone around down there on turns 1 and 2. And she is okay. She's got the car mobile. No, it's not Marnie Dixon. Travis Gould. I'm sure it's Travis Gould, number 1. Marnie Dixon is still on the racetrack. Travis Gould won't be too happy. He'll probably find himself back at the tail of the field, which means that he has got to do some work. Restart number 4, and I don't know if they've done 4 laps yet. It's pretty about the same. Travis Gould has brought his car onto the infield, and it looks like he may be taking himself out of the race, which is disappointing. Has he got a problem? Is there a problem with the front left? I can't see it from here. So yet another withdrawal. So we're back down to 10 cars now, and we haven't even done, I don't think we've done 5 laps. So Nathan Brennan will lead them off again. He should get a green signal any time. Paul Joss in 2nd. They're going. They're gone. Down the front straight, Marnie Dixon's in 3rd. Mills Wilhone is back there in 4th. Followed then, I think that is Kim Williams. We'll find out when they come around next time. Stephen Barrow's up into 5th place. And then Brendan Radford. Then I think probably Kim Williams. As we head on down the back straight, nothing's happening at the moment. Those 3 individual groups we had have now gone down to just one. Paul Joss has just dropped off the pace a little bit, but he'll come on stronger. He's getting a little bit closer now, and he will pick the right time. He'll have another go at taking over the race lead. Paul Joss closing in on the race leader, Nathan Brennan. Todd Brennan it is in car 78, dragging his heels at the rear, but Paul Joss getting ever so much closer to Nathan Brennan as they go down the back straight. Virtually nothing in this. Out of turn 4 and into the front straightaway. Nathan Brennan's the race leader, back in 2nd place. Paul Joss, he goes out a little bit wider, hoping to get a bit of drive off turn 2 as they go down the back straight. And Paul Joss now up on the outside of Nathan Brennan, puts the car in hard, and Nathan Brennan hangs on to the race lead. Marnie Dixon is watching all the action from 3rd place, so too is Mills Wilhone, who's in 4th at the moment. But our race leader is under immense pressure from Paul Joss. Now he breaks away a little bit. He puts the foot down. Paul Joss has got to have a rethink. What tactic will he use next? He will be settling back saying, well, do we wait for another opportunity when we're lapping cars? There's some ahead that won't take long. And will that give an opportunity? Out of turn 2 and into the back straight away again. It is Nathan Brennan. He gets past 1, so too does Paul Joss. They're up behind Joshua Blake now as they come out of turn number 4 and into the front straight. And here's a chance for Paul Joss to close right up. Down the front straight, Nathan Brennan, Paul Joss, back then to Marnie Dixon. Mills Wilhone is the next car through, but gee, it's a long way before we see another car. That's Brendan Radford, and then it goes back then to Stephen Barrow, Kim Williams, and Greg Joss. Out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway, it is still Nathan Brennan and Paul Joss. It's anybody's guess as to who's going to take this one out. As they go down the back straight, Nathan Brennan hanging on to a handy little 1-car length lead, and in legend car racing, that's not very much. These cars wouldn't even be 3 metres long. Down the front straightaway, it is Nathan Brennan. Paul Joss now, here he goes. No, he can't get underneath. He's got to hit the brakes again. G was there for a moment. Coming out of turn 4, and that's Greg Joss. I think, no, it's not Brent, it's Todd Brennan that gets the lapping signal again. Down the back straight, Nathan Brennan and Paul Joss. Now they're starting to close in on Greg Joss and Kim Williams. On the inside of Nathan Brennan that time. Oh, and he's just hit Nathan Brennan, and both of them out. Yeah, Paul Joss into the wall, and yellow light number 5 comes on, and I dare say, at a guess, that could put the end to Paul Joss. Yes, certainly will, because that front right-hand wheel looks to me as though it's way out of position. Nathan Brennan has got 5 laps in which to make this race his. Coming out of turn 4 and into the front straight, they get green and they're off and racing again on the restart. Nathan Brennan, Marnie Dixon, Mills Wilhone. Brendan Radford now sees himself in a chance of being on the podium as he goes down the back straight. He's got Stephen Barrow right behind him. But out of turn 4 and into the front straight, it is Nathan Brennan opening up a bit of a lead now. 2nd place, Marnie Dixon. Behind Marnie Dixon is the car of Mills Wilhone. Behind him is Brendan Radford, who's still in a chance of getting on the podium. Just needs to get the foot down a bit harder. Needs to drive the right line. He's getting closer. But it is Nathan Brennan, who looks like he might be the one that'll be carrying the number 1 for the next 12 months as he comes out of turn 4. Into the front straight. Oh, and he's put it around. He has put the car around with only a short distance to go. And Nathan Brennan may well have cost himself a state title here. Mills Wilhone has gone to the race lead. Nathan Brennan's back to 4th. Well. Down the front straight they come. Nathan Brennan. Well, he can get back into 3rd, but will he get back into the race lead? It will be a sensation if he does, because there's only a lap left to run. It's Marnie Dixon. Can she get into the lead? It's going to be Mills Wilhone. Mills Wilhone will take the flag first. The checkered flag to Mills Wilhone. State title win. And he will be one happy chappy. No doubt about that at all. Mills Wilhone is your state title winner. Brendan Radford finished at 4th. But Nathan Brennan had the race to his own with a lap and a half to go, or 2 laps to go. He puts the car around on the front straight and has cost himself a state title. Oh boy. Oh boy, here's Mills Wilhone. Isn't he going to be happy? He's only got to just cover up one number 1 on the car and he becomes WA1. Oh, what a turnabout for the books. Anything can happen. Here he goes. Mills Wilhone will be a happy person. There's no doubt about that at all. Down the back straight with the checkered flag in hand. Who would have believed that Mills Wilhone would have got there? I wonder how much he sold for at the Calcutta. That'd be interesting. A winner and a half. Mills Wilhone coming out of turn 4 down the front straight. Here's your winner of the state title here in the Legend Cars. The City Discount Tyres Margaret River Legend Cars state title, and Mills Wilhone has taken the win. Okay, we'll just get Nathan Brennan, if he will, to come forward. Where's Nathan gone? Mate. What did you do out there?
Just cooked another state title, mate.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is becoming a bit of a habit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the 4th one I've done, so yeah.
Okay, we've got trophies here somewhere. We've got the girls with the trophies. So, Mills, if you can just... Nathan, if you can just hang on for a second. We've got trophies. If you come forward. Put him down in the mud. Let him crawl around in the mud, mate. It'll be good for him. Has he got a Legend car yet? All right, so sashes and trophies. I got 3rd place. Oh, 4th place? Oh, Brendan Radford, 4th. We've got a 4th, have we? Okay, we've got 4th place sashes. I didn't realise that. There you go, 4th place, yes. Now, Brendan, you saw it all unfolding in front of you, mate. What did you think?
Oh, well, I was just glad everyone was unfolding in front of me, to be honest, because the restarts helped me out a lot tonight.
It certainly did. Paul Joss put the car in the wall up there. You would have seen that happen. But at the end there with Nathan Brennan putting it out, he was the leader and then lost it there and then.
Yeah, I was happy to see him spin out, and then all of a sudden he was up behind me on the second corner there. So, unfortunately, next year I'll take out Nathan Brennan, I reckon.
Righto. Give us a... who do you want to thank, mate?
I'd like to thank T-Mac. I'd like to thank my family. All the support from Millsy here, number 1, WA number 1, Millsy. He got me into this sport at the start of the year. So, yeah, I'd like to thank everyone around me.
Great. Thanks very much, Brendan. Well done. And 3rd place tonight, he held the lead for most of the race. In fact, he held the lead for something like 28 laps of the race, and it goes to Nathan Brennan.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
We've got Jake Lehman and Travis Lehman helping out, both from Bunbury Custom Cabinets. Mate, gee whiz, what do we do?
Had a great night in the heats and just cooked it in the feature. Don't know, it's like a bit of a curse or something, but anyway, on the podium, decent trophy. Thanks for Collie for letting us come here for our state title. It wasn't actually planned to come here originally. But they happy to put us up, and great night again tonight. And congratulations, Mills, well driven, and the rest of the drivers. Unlucky to the people that crashed out, and Paulie, I know he's up my arse, and luckily we come together and my tyre held in. So yeah, great race by everyone and great night. Thank you.
Right, thanks very much. In second place, well, where is Marnie? Marnie Dixon, second. Come forward. See if we can, Levi might be able to pick us up over here. Marnie Dixon, did you ever expect to be that close to the front?
Not at all. Not at all, no.
So did you see some of that activity happening in front?
I saw all of it at front row seats.
And did you enjoy it or what?
Probably a bit nervous to be enjoying it.
Fair enough, Marnie. You must have a few people to thank.
Just thank my dad first and foremost. He's had a few late nights in the shed all week putting the car back together. We've had a habit of setting it on fire the last couple of meetings. My family, my mum and my kids coming to watch. All the other legend drivers, they've all helped me all season. It's my first season. Collie putting on a great meeting, and just everybody else that's helped put the night together. Thank you.
Right, thanks very much, Marnie. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome our new state title. None other than Mills Will Honan. Mate, did you believe that would happen to you tonight?
I was very hopeful, and yeah, it happened. Woo!
Okay, you've got a few people to thank, mate.
Yeah, I'll start with the Collie Speedway for letting us have the title here. It was meant to be at Bunbury, but it was changed about a couple of months ago. My wife and my kids for letting me spend every night in the shed for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Scotty Brennan, my pit man, thank you, bro. He's a wizard. Beardy for organising everything every week, and all the legend drivers. These are too much. Cheers, everyone.
So before you go, you're going to take one of the ones off and just leave the other one behind?
Number 11's my number, man.
All right, mate. Well done and congratulations. Kyle's over the back there, Kyle. The legend cars, mate, have done a great job tonight, and fantastic racing out there.
Yeah, mate, these guys put on a good show. The numbers are growing each week, and hopefully we can keep growing the class and put on better shows and coming back. And these guys have been fantastic, and well done to Mills.